Okay, so last November you were elected as the Democratic Precinct Judge of Dallas County Justice of the Peace. So congratulations. My question is, what does the position of Justice of the Peace entail? I don't know what it is.
The easiest way that I explain to people what the Justice of the Peace does. Have you ever watched Judge Judy?
Yes. Yeah.
That she's a Justice of the Peace. That's real life Justice of the Peace. We just primarily small claims, civil, classy misdemeanors, nothing that would be jail time or anything like that. Evictions, and we get to marry people. That's my favorite part of the job because everybody leaves happy.
That's perfect. So my question is, I think you kind of answered it a little bit in your presentation, but why did you decide to run in 2018? Why was 2018 the time?
To be honest, because my kids had driver's licenses.
Oh.
That's why. And the more and more that I learned about our local officials, the more afraid I was of them being profiled just for the car that they drive, the color of their skin. Then it got a little deeper than that. Then I was afraid of who they would be answering to. Is that person going to actually hear them? Are they going to be fair? So it started out with more so wanting to make sure my family is going to be treated fairly, or being protected, or just it manifested from that.
To run in 2018.
I decided to run in 2018, all honesty, because that's when my kids both had driver's licenses. And I was afraid if they were pulled over, or if they would get pulled over simply because of the profile, the color of their skin, the car they're driving, or anything like that. Or if they did, who would they be standing in front of? Who would they be answering to? Is that person going to treat them fairly? Is the person already going to have them prejudged? So it started out with a concern for my family, and it just manifested from that point.
So was becoming the Justice of the Peace your end goal in your career, or did it just spontaneously happen?
I won't say it was spontaneous, and I won't say that it's an end goal, because if I can make a difference any other way, I'm not going to stop here if I'm needed to help anybody. I don't really care what level it's on. If I have to go back to being a paralegal and helping somebody who does not know the law, and explaining it to them and helping them get fair treatment or fair judgment, then. So I won't say that it's an end goal. It is definitely a game changer. It's definitely that, and I'm enjoying it so far. I like being able to make a difference in a lot of people's lives and giving a voice to people who never had one.
Okay, so this is the question you were worried about, the really hard one. So, does pineapple go on pizza? Think really hard about this one.
Yeah, it does. Now I'll tell you the combination though. I'll tell you it has to be a certain combination. It has to be very light sauce. It has to come from Pizza Hut. Very light sauce with bell pepper and hamburger. It's the only way you can eat it.
You definitely lost me at yes.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you the only way it works though.
Okay.
When I'm not paying for it, I have to eat what they get.
Okay. So recently you have made headlines through the discovery of over 15,000 backlog cases from previous administrations. In response to this, you have decided to operate extended hours 2 nights a week for 90 days. Now we're going on to, I think, 67 days left, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I did the math right. Thanks. Because, quote, our constituents deserve prompt service, end quote. So through the stress of all that, what song keeps you motivated?
Baby Shark. No.
This interview's over.
What song keeps me motivated? You know what? I listen to a little bit of everything, and there is something, I tell you, keep in mind I'm older than y'all, all right? I'm a big UGK fan, so you might not know who that is.
No, I'm sorry.
But anything from, let's see, all I do is win. Eye of the Tiger. I mean, it's a little bit, it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. That will have me, that put me in the mood that I need to be in to make it work all day long. So,
So to follow that up, what's your favorite to-go fast food place?
so my house wouldn't be considered fast food. That's my favorite place to eat though. Let's see, to go fast food. Golden Chick, Wicked Wings, all flats, well done.
Yes. Okay. You won me over now.
All right, that's all I wanted to do.
Great. Okay. So finally, as your tenure ends in the year of 2022, what do you expect to accomplish by that time?
First and foremost, I expect to have a law and order in that courtroom. I expect the transition to be. I expect the constituents to be pleased with the service that they got. They elected me. They elected me to serve them, and they elected me to do it fairly. You know, your legacy lives longer. Your legacy precedes you. So I expect to leave a legacy of someone who was hardworking, someone who was fair, someone who was like Shirley Chisholm, like I said, unbought and unbossed. Yeah. Someone who you remember with integrity. You know, someone that was trustworthy and someone that did the job that I was elected to do.
So no backlog.
Absolutely no backlog cases. Absolutely
Fantastic.
none. That is, that's not justice. That's not serving.
I agree.
That's not justice.
So, don't want to ruin it, but do you plan to run again after on 2022?
As of right now, being what, a month and a half in, 2 months into it,
Yeah.
I would say yes. I actually enjoy it, and I like the people that I've met so far. I like them. I like listening to them, and I enjoy what I'm doing right now, and I enjoy making a difference because I know that I am. So I like that. Even the people that work there, I get a lot of positive feedback from the smallest things that nobody listened to before, like handicap parking. We didn't have handicap parking. Now we do, and it just pleases so many people. You would think that something so small will make a huge impact, you know, but it does, and they're appreciative, and they tell me about it. So as of right now, I would say yes.
That's great because I think that it's amazing to have amazing leaders like yourself in Mesquite, especially for minorities to look up to, and also women. And obviously you are one of them, and I want to thank you.